What is going on, guys? It's your boy Big Dylan and welcome back to another weekly weapon vendor reset. It's basically where I go over every single weapon vendor in the game. I hover over all the weapons so you can see the rolls on them, and then I go in depth into the ones I would recommend picking up. This is July the 11th to the 17th. As always, let's just get straight into it. So for the first vendor this week, we're going to start off at New Monarchy and go from left to right of the tower. So again, I'll hover over all the weapons just in case there is one specific weapon with a certain role that you're obviously trying to get. But as for New Monarchy, there is no weapons that I would recommend picking up this week, so let's jump over to the Crucible Quartermaster. So let's just hop straight into the Crucible Quartermaster. Again, first of all, I will hover over all of the weapons. Now the event horizon does have Hidden Hand and I think Grenadier on it this week, but all of the scopes are really bad. It doesn't have like any of the shot gazes or ambush, so it's up to you whether you want to get that. But for me, there's something wicked rocket launcher this week. I definitely recommend picking this up if you want a rocket launcher for the Crucible. You've got counter mass on here, or smart drift control. You've got last resort, spray and play, snapshot, field scout for increased ammo capacity, and grenades and horseshoes. If it was down to me, I'd go grenades and horseshoes, field scout, and spray and play, and then probably go counter mass for a bit more velocity. But anyway, let's jump over to Dead Orbit. So for Dead Orbit, again, first of all, I will hover over the weapons. The Extremophile this week is actually not too bad, but I'm not going to recommend picking it up. There's going to be two weapons this week, and it's going to be the last ditch. If you're looking for a shotgun for Crucible, this is going to be a very good place to start. It's got flared, magwell, hammer forged, and full auto, so pretty good, decent range. But again, you'll probably be better off farming for a Matador in the Crucible, as the Matador is obviously pretty much the king of shotguns in Crucible. And also the rocket launcher is also pretty good this week. It's got field scout, javelin, and grenades and horseshoes, or you can go spray and play. Definitely not as good as the Something Wicked that we just saw on Crucible Quartermaster, but it is still pretty decent. Anyway, let's jump over to the Vanguard. So for the Vanguard this week, there is actually no weapons that I would recommend picking up whatsoever, but as always, I'll just quickly hover over all of the weapons for you guys. Again, the Parthian shot this week has an absolutely terrible roll. It's missing counterbalance and everything, but anyway, let's jump over to Future War Cult. So last but not least, again, Future War Cult. Let's just get straight into it. So again, there's no weapons that are really too absolutely amazing this week, other than the rocket launcher for Future War Cult. Sidearm's not too bad, but the Warpath rocket launcher is absolutely amazing. It's got grenades and horseshoes, tripod, field scout, and you've also got hard launch on there as well for more velocity. Definitely a rocket launcher heavy week this week. That's 3 in total. That are actually pretty decent. Definitely the Warpath seems to be probably one of the best out of the 3, but it's just the velocity seems to be pretty low. So yeah, that's pretty much it for all of the weapon vendors. But anyway, I'm going to put some screenshots on screen of all of the armor stat rolls this week. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe for future Destiny and Destiny 2 content. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and peace.